We're on the line with Michelle Dolges. She is the principal of the Penns Manor High School, and she joins us courtesy of Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful, and it's good to have you with us here today. Got a room full of kids there today, huh?
I do. I have 3 students with me that are all part of our musical.
Oh, musical time. Wonderful. Now,
it is. It looks much different this year than what they were used to. So
that's what I was going to say. It's probably going to be different. Well, are you going to tell us about that aspect of it, or is one of them?
Nope. They can fill you in on all the details.
Okay. Make the introductions, if you would.
Absolutely. I have McKenna Bothell, Matthew Zajac, and Bailey Horn.
All right. McKenna, Matthew, and Bailey. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
All right. So who's speaking first?
You want me to? I guess I will.
Okay. And you are?
McKenna.
You're McKenna. All right, McKenna. I remember talking to you last year about the musical.
Yep.
So this is different this year. Tell me all about it.
It's very different. This year we are not having a live show. We're having it online. People will get to go to a website and register to watch it this Friday and Saturday. It was very different for us this year. We had to, social distance, wear masks. We were able to have some people in the auditorium, which was very nice with parents to come. Mm-hmm. But Matt can tell you the storyline of it.
All right, Matt, you're up.
So it's basically about a daughter and her mother, and they don't really get along. And one day they're fighting, and they switch places. Their bodies, I don't even know how that happened, but they just magically, the daughter's in the mom's body and the mom's in the daughter's body, and they have to prepare for the day and basically live each other's lives.
See, Matt, if you had shown up for biology class, you would have known how that happens. So what role do you play, Matt?
I'm Adam. I'm the love interest. So the mom who's actually in the daughter's body falls in love with me.
Oh, okay. Boy, this is getting really complicated. Wow. We'll come back. We'll talk to you, Matt, about that. Meanwhile, let's meet Bailey. Hi, Bailey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. So you're in this as well. What's your role?
I play Catherine, who is the mom.
Oh, you're the mom.
Yeah.
You're the mom who falls in love with the guy who's actually in love with the daughter, but he doesn't know you're in the body.
Matt's role is like the daughter's love interest, but of course, because I'm the mother, that the daughter, because I become the daughter in the mom's body, every time I run into Matt on stage, of course, I'm a little flustered because I'm really the daughter.
Okay, you're really confusing me, but that's what the play's all about. It's actually trying to figure out all these different roles and how they all work together. So tell me, Bailey, about working in this sort of a format. This is really different, probably, than anything you've ever done, right?
Yeah, it really is. Because we're obviously not allowed to. We can't really practice without having some sort of face covering and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We were mostly practicing with masks and stuff like that, but we were able to use face shields for our final show and our final recording, which I think was actually a pretty good choice so that we can see our faces and you can see our facial expressions and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably sounded different too, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, McKenna, I'm assuming you're playing the daughter who's now in the mom's body.
Yes.
Okay, I'm really confused, McKenna. You're going to have to help me here. Tell me about the role.
You have to watch it.
Evidently, yeah. Tell me about the role. Was it a lot of fun?
It is a lot of fun. It's definitely different to my other roles in past musicals, but I enjoyed my time in my musicals at Penns Manor, especially with Bailey coming up and with Matt. It's a lot of fun with them.
All right. So your character is the daughter in the mom's body.
Yes.
And she's supposed to be in love with Matt's character, and Matt doesn't know that the mom is in the daughter's body.
Yes.
Boy, you know, Matt, I missed that biology class too, so I'm just confused as all get out here. But as McKenna says, if you actually attend and you watch the show, you're going to figure it all out. So McKenna, how do we do that?
So there's a website. You can find it all over Facebook, or it's on the Penns Manor website.
Mm-hmm.
It's shown April 16th and April 17th at 7 p.m., and you pay $10 to get on.
Okay, and that's pretty easy then. You actually just go to the Penns Manor website or Facebook page. You're going to find the link, and that'll get you there?
Yep.
Cool. So it's Friday and Saturday, 7 o'clock each day. For McKenna, I know that we've had you on before, and how much fun you've had performing these roles. Last year, you sort of got cheated out of it, didn't you?
That was the day we shut down.
Oh, yeah. Actually, last year it was a good benefit for us because we weren't shut down until after they let us perform it. So I was happy with the school board with that, their decision of letting us continue that showing. Yeah. So we actually got to perform that for everybody with live audience and everything.
Terrific. I'm glad that worked out for you. And then this year, yeah, it's different, but things are getting better. And you did get the chance to actually be in a play. And I know that it's a big deal for you and for everybody else in the cast. How many people were in this cast?
I'd say about 35, 40.
Wow, that's pretty big. And are we working with a soundtrack or with a live musical performing group?
We were working with a live pit. Mr. Rode helped that, and our director helped bring in people for that as well.
Terrific. Who's the director?
Joella Nelson.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Well, it sounds like it's going to be terrific. And you, again, can go to the school district website or Facebook page, and you can watch the show on Friday and again on Saturday and have a lot of fun with it. Hey, thanks so much to all of you for coming on board with us here today to talk about it.
Thank you.
All righty. It is Indiana in the Morning here on WCCS. Michelle Dolges, you're still there, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, Principal Dolges. What else going on at the school?
Well, we're starting to wind the year down. We have PSSA testing starting next week for grades 6, 7, and 8. Mm-hmm. We'll get through PSSA testing, and then we'll have a week off, and we move right into Keystone exams. So our guidance department's back there labeling tests and trying to get everything set up and ready to go for testing.
Oh, yeah. There were a lot of different approaches to the whole idea of standardized testing this year, and this is the approach that the state finally settled on, and it's a little bit different this year too, isn't it?
Yes, they actually gave us through the fall to administer the test, so we don't have to stick to a specific testing window. So we spread it out a little bit this year. Grades 6 and 8 are going to test on certain days, and then grade 7 is going to test on an opposite day, just so, because we're limited with substitutes, just so it makes it a little bit easier to cover everything. Mm-hmm. But we did decide to test here at the end of April the way we usually do, because we have been in session 5 days a week since the start of the year.
Yeah, and this being April 14th, the prom season is on the way. What is Penns Manor doing in terms of prom? Are you going to be able to have one?
Yes, we have our prom May 14th. We're scheduled to have our prom at the Rustic Lodge in Indiana. So we were actually, before we got on the air, we were discussing with the kids. We don't know yet what Grand March is going to look like because we still have limited capacity in our auditorium. So we don't know how it's going to look this year, whether we'll be live streaming a Grand March or not. So that's still kind of up in the air. I guess we're kind of waiting to see if anything changes between now and May 14th.
Yeah, have to determine what the options are. And, of course, graduation is not long after that, so you're probably working on that too, correct?
Yes, our graduation will be June 2nd, tentatively. That's weather permitting. We will be holding our commencement outside at our football stadium. If it rains on June 2nd, then we will move it to another night with a rain, have a rain date.
Yeah. Getting all those families inside the auditorium is still not a good idea. So if you can spread them out in the football stadium, that's a pretty good approach. So things are going well.
Right now, we're limited to 160 people in our auditorium, is all the more we're permitted to put in there. Uh-huh. So at the football stadium, our capacity is 1,900, so we can fit a lot more down at the football stadium, 500-600 people. So it's a better option for us.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Everything else going well at the school?
Yes, everything else is going well. We're chugging right along.
Terrific. All right. Once more, the school district website or Facebook page, you'll get the information on the show, which is, say it again, Freaky Fridays? Is that what it is?
Yes.
All right, and that's this Friday and Saturday as well.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much to all of you for coming on board with us today. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful day. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM and AM 1160 FM and AM